All right, let's be real for a second. Sports betting, it's a lot like trying to stick to a diet. One day, you feel like you're killing it. You've meal prepped everything. You're hitting your macros and you're feeling unstoppable. But then the next, you're 3 slices deep into a pizza telling yourself, hey, I'll go ahead and just start fresh on Monday. The constant back and forth of being disciplined and then not being disciplined and telling yourself, hey, you'll get disciplined at some point in time, right? That's kind of a lot like sports betting. And I'm going to let you in on a little secret that changed everything for me. And no, I didn't hire Michigan's coach to spy on the sports books for me. He was a little bit busy when I called.
In prison, you are somebody's.
Nonetheless, the secret is volume. And yes, volume betting. It sounds tedious, I get it. But buckle up, because I'm going to show you why betting and volume is a lot like turning on cruise control in a crazy world of positive EV betting. Now, I know what you're probably thinking, like, DJ, how is placing more bets actually going to help me win? Wouldn't I just lose more? I get it. It does sound a little bit counterintuitive, but hear me out. Betting in volume is kind of like when you're cramming for a test the night before. You're not trying to get everything perfect. You're just hoping that by studying a ton, enough of it is going to stick that you're going to be getting a passing grade. Betting's a lot like that, except here, we're not trying to predict the exact answer every single time. We're trying to place as many smart bets as possible so that we're letting the law of averages do its thing for us. So why does volume matter in positive EV betting? Well, here's the thing. No matter how sharp you are going to lose bets at some point. It's inevitable. I lose bets, you lose bets, we all lose bets, right? Even the best sports bettors out there will tell you that they lose a ton of bets. But here's why betting volume comes in. If you place enough positive EV bets, the ones where math is in your favor over time, you'll eventually come out ahead. It's similar to when you used to turn in an essay knowing that it wasn't perfect, but confident that you'd at least get a solid B+. And let's be honest, sometimes a B+ was enough to get mom or dad off of your back, right? Now, if you're a lot like me, you're probably wondering, how do you find all of these positive EV bets without spending hours every single day searching the internet? Well, that's where tools like Daily Grind Fantasy come into play. They do all of the heavy lifting for you. Think of it like getting a study guide for a test and you're trying not to memorize the entire textbook all in one night, but just really trying to focus on what's important. And that's exactly what Daily Grind Fantasy does here for you. As you can see, they quickly scan the market, letting you know what all of these other books like Underdog or Parlay Play or even all Pinnacle, FanDuel, DraftKings, all of these books, they quickly search them for you and they say, hey, here are some of the most profitable plays. And now what's even better is this is just Prize Picks. As you can see at the top, they offer so many different apps like Underdog, Parlay, Play Better, and so many more. And with tools like this, you're not guessing which bets might be good. You're finding the one where the odds are in your favor based on data, stats, and the fact that sportsbooks occasionally mess up. And trust me, they do. You just need to be in the right place at the right time. Now, that's where the magic of volume comes in. You're not trying to hit a home run every single bet. In fact, trying to predict the outcome of 1 or 2 games perfectly is like relying on that one friend in the group project who promises to finish their part the night before. Spoiler alert, that never works out. And you probably knew that because we've all had that friend. And if you're thinking, I've never had that friend, well, I've got some news for you.
It's you!
So here's the deal. When you're betting in volume, you're allowing for variance. Some days you'll win and some days you'll lose, but over time, if you're making positive EV bets, those wins will outweigh the losses. You are playing the long game here. And guess what that is? That is tools like Daily Grind Fantasies and their AI slip generator. If you are trying to create as many slips as possible, why not have tools that will do it for you? As you can see here on Daily Grind Fantasy site, which this tool is up 2,078 units since it released a little over a year ago. That is a 23.7% return on investment. That is absolutely wild. But as you can see here, it's already created out 8 slips for us. As you can see, current slips is at 8 with books including Fliff, Underdog, Better, Dabble, all of these. And it's saying, hey, these are some of the most profitable slips that you can be creating. So with that said, there is no more reasons for excuses on why you cannot be volume betting with profitable slips every single day. Now, when you're doing this, you need to kind of approach it a lot like when you're playing Monopoly. You're not going to just go all in on the very first round and buy everything, right? That's kind of a bad approach. You pace yourself, make strategic moves, and hope to land on the free parking enough time to stay in the game. Betting's the same. You don't need to hit the broad walk every single time right away. Just place enough smart bets and keep collecting rent. And just remember, betting in volume isn't about being right every single time. It's about being right often enough over a large number of bets. Just imagine it like this. You're blindfolded and you're throwing darts. If you just throw 1 or 2, you're probably going to miss the board and by a lot. But if you throw enough, eventually you'll start hitting bullseyes, and it's all about just giving yourself enough chances for the numbers to work out in your favor. Because honestly, let's face it, betting's already stressful enough. Why put all of your eggs in one basket when you can spread them out and lower the risk? But here's the thing, I don't want you to leave this video thinking that volume betting is some magical get-rich-quick scheme, because it's not. You're still gonna have losing streaks, and at times you're still gonna feel like the universe is testing you. But if you're betting smart, consistently, and using tools like Daily Grind Fantasy to find the right opportunities, you're setting yourself up for long-term success. It's like putting the work for that A on the final exam. You might not ace every single quiz along the way, but the effort's gonna pay off in the end. Now, I know what you're probably thinking, because I had this same thought myself when I first started this. DJ, this all sounds great and all, but what if I just lose a ton of bets? Well, honestly, that's a part of the game. But with volume betting, you're lowering the risk of variance messing up your day. You're betting more, stressing less, and again, that's the whole point of this. So the next time you're sweating over a bet, remember this: volume is your friend. Don't try to predict the outcome of every single game. Stop spending all of this time doing your research and just focus on placing enough smart, positive EV bets so that the math works for you over time. It's about playing the odds, not guessing the future. Now, if you're ready to stop stressing over every single bet and start seeing the bigger picture, then go ahead and hit that subscribe button and check out Daily Grind Fantasy for the tools that I use to make all of this happen. And again, if you thought that this video was useful, let me know in the comments below, but also smash that like button. It lets me know that y'all found this video very useful. Anyways though, best of luck to y'all betting. Let's win big, and I'll see y'all in the next one.